This is Tony Poulos and I'm here at CommunicAsia2013 in Singapore. I have with me today Steve Christian, who's the VP of Marketing at Verimatrix. Steve, welcome.
Thank you, it's good to be here.
Again we meet up. Last year we had a chat and there's a lot of things been happening with Verimatrix in the last year. Could you fill me in on what that is first, and let's cut into what's happening in the Asia market in particular.
I'll try to provide you a little thumbnail sketch, but yeah, we feel we're being tremendously successful at the moment, and this is a function of our focus on multi-network security, revenue security for operators that spans traditional broadcast networks and IP networks.
Right, now that's the trend, of course, because most operators in the region are spreading their footprint. They're doing multiple tasks and being multiple players. How are you satisfying the requirements of both the traditional delivery of content and the new IP delivery?
So we have a very strong focus on cardless security, which really meets the demands of emerging markets like India, Latin America, and other places in Asia, for instance. That combination of cardless security for broadcast systems marries very well with our approach to IP security, adaptive streaming security for supplemental catch-up and on-demand services. And everyone these days, even operators who are just transitioning from analog to digital, they're all looking for a solution that has the legs to carry them into a multi-screen and multi-network capability in the future.
So most of them have hybrid networks, presumably. They've got the existing delivery mechanisms moving towards IP. Can you manage both at the same time?
Of course, yes. Well, in fact, we specialize in the ability to manage rights across the broadcast and IP spaces. And yes, you're right. I mean, all operators either have a hybrid network configuration today or are anticipating having one in the future. It's never 100% though. You know, in Western Europe, perhaps you have a 99% connected population. In India, maybe a 5% connected population. But nevertheless, the fact that you're actually being able to do a combination of these services and harmonize the rights across the different delivery channels is really, really important. And of course, IP is your gateway to a multi-screen approach as well.
Yeah, well, getting onto that now, the Asian market is quite dramatic in as much we've got some incredibly developed markets like Hong Kong, Singapore, etc. But we've got such a plethora of developing markets where it looks like mobile is going to be the channel that most of the content will be delivered through.
Yes.
Is that an issue for you?
Not at all, no. In fact, our adaptive streaming technology really is ideally suited for mobile delivery. And what we see is a combination of wired and wireless broadband being deployed across the region. It depends a little bit on country to country, as you say, but adaptive streaming solutions for smartphones, for tablet devices and things like that are incredibly compelling. And even more so when you combine them with the traditional broadcast media approach, which you find at home.
Yes.
You have an at-home solution that covers all the screens around the house, and you have an on-the-go solution that covers you when you're outside the home. I think that's the kind of service that consumers are looking for in today's market.
Consumers are looking obviously for that flexibility, but what about the deliverers of the content? They're still very worried about their digital rights, I presume, and security.
They are. What we've been able to do as a company is build our technology and our credibility with the studios so that we can satisfy all their concerns about the IP management and about the protection of revenue streams for the operators who are delivering the content. And we keep on developing that technology so that it's applicable to all of the latest trends and devices in the tablet and smartphone space, and provides a backdrop of support for revenue-based service delivery to those devices.
Now, Asia, you've been coming to Asia for a while and you've been well established here. This year, it was very hard to even get 5 minutes to talk to you. Your stand is absolutely buzzing. What's the future hold for you at Verimatrix, and is Asia a big part of that?
Asia is our fastest growing marketplace today. We've grown our team here, we've grown our business here. It stretches across the gamut though. I mean, India is a very hot market for us. They go through digitalization. We're supplying a lot of set-top box devices at low price points in that marketplaces, and really satisfying the demand in a place like India for transition to a digital economy, digital broadcast economy. But in Singapore and other places like that, it's it's approached from the different direction, right? And we're focused on mobile devices, on multi-screen devices, and a wide range of solutions that match the IP-based delivery focus of those operators.
Well, it's looking good, and I hope to catch up with you in 12 months' time, if I can possibly get to see you then.
We'll make space for you. We'll always make space for you. Thanks very
Steve.
much.
Thank you.